Amenike, it seems that you have small point too concerning this Anthony matter. When I went to ask the Dagakoko, the one he told me about is about synonym and Anthony. Two people that are always fighting against themselves, and almost every human being has heard of them. That when synonym talk one, Anthony will talk the opposite.
Do you see it, Igna? I told you. I'm sure that Anthony is stronger than that synonym because that one I've not even heard his name before. Anthony must have finished him by now. That is why they call it the power of Anthony.
But these human beings, they so enjoy their names. They call this one this and that one that. I don't even know what is so special with names.
Ha! Igna, why are you talking like this now? Leave, oh. There is power inside name. Were you not here when Nduka's wife and that other lizard were quarreling seriously about which person's daughter they will call Elizabeth? You know how lizards value the name Elizabeth. If your daughter is called Elizabeth, it is like a good luck badge. She will always marry a better lizard.
I am sure that they value that name because it sounds like lizard. Most of the lizards that are Elizabeth always prefer to be called by the short version, Lizzie.
And how many of them do you know that are suffering because of the good name they have? Me and you will no get better name, no be hunting will they use to survive. But me, as I've added this Anthony to my name, I know that my luck will change.
Have you noticed that these human beings have different way of calling these names?
My brother, no be small thing, no. Some people call it Mary, others call it Mary. Some say Margaret, others say Margaret. Somebody can get confused.
But you should realize that Oyibo have their own way of calling it, and most Nigerians have their own version.
Why can't all of them come together and just agree on one way of calling them?
Have you seen any hall big enough to carry all of them? Besides, as long as there are many languages, there will always be different ways of calling names because languages affect the name.
So which kind of language affected Lawrence that they now can call it Lawrence?
My brother, I don't know. I'm just a small lizard doing my own time here.
All these troubles, it's not today they started.
Do you realize that there might be lizards out there that don't speak this English that we speak? They might be speaking another language.
Igna, don't go that side at all, so that our head won't scatter.
Sometimes, the thing gives me plenty popcorn on top of this my head. What will happen if I meet a lizard that cannot speak English but another language?
It's just to tell him Ngwanu and walk away. Don't stay there before you hear the one that will want to make you fight. You know that when they are speaking some of these languages, we will be hearing it as heavy abuse in English.
You have a point there.
And these human beings are not making it easy at all. I'm still asking, how manage all these various languages?
Have you not heard the story?
Story? Or you fire down and tell me.
You mean you haven't heard of the Tower of Babel?
You that has heard, tell me and stop asking long questions.
Okay, it is said that these human beings all used to speak the same language before, a long time ago.
And the language must have been English, no doubt.
Me, I don't know. But human beings only know how to cause problems. Do you know that they started building a house that can reach inside heaven?
Is it not skyscraper? But they have plenty now.
It be like this one past skyscraper because God had to confuse them so that they couldn't understand each other. That's how their project ended though.
Thank God I'm not God though. If it was me, I would have left them to build complete. Then as they are climbing up, that's how I will start eating them one by one.
Ha, Amy. Now what for you? Oh? God is not a cannibal.
Don't start getting happy, oh. It's not as if I believe this your story.
So you want to argue, Amy?
If your story is true, then explain to me what happens when a human adult is flogging a child.
What are you talking about?
Don't you see that when the flogging has reached one kind of stage, the human child's language will change drastically? They will start dancing here and there, and most of the times will be screaming other languages. Explain that one for me.
What side do you want me to